Oh, ó ṣẹlẹ̀. My name is Omoyele Showore, and I am an executive producer at Sahara TV in New York.
My name is Lisa Vives, and actually I'm the director of Global Information Network, and we're a sister organization to Sahara TV.
Well, my name is Fungai Maboreke, and I'm a talent scout. I'm also a presenter.
My name is Karen Atia, and I'm the social media manager and a reporter for Sahara TV.
My name is Rudolph Okonkwo. I am the host of Dr. Damages and also the Roundtable. I do a little bit of production and directing here at Sahara TV.
My name is Adiola Fayon. I'm a producer at Sahara TV and a presenter.
Hi, my name is David Miskis, and I'm an editor and social media manager at Sahara TV.
I am Njeri Mbure. I am a Sahara TV media intern.
Sahara TV is this very interesting television system or station that is internet-based, that discusses everything Africa, using everything possible to get information, to get footage, to get opinions, views. It's the most groundbreaking thing to happen to television in Africa.
Sahara TV is unique in the US and in Africa in that it is directed by ordinary people with concerns about how their democracy can grow.
Sahara TV is the TV of the people, by the people, for the people, a democratic platform. It's actually democracy in practice, yes.
Unlike mainstream news outlets that maybe go to certain sources, like from a government perspective or like from certain experts' perspective, or certain even general perspectives on Africa, like from the idea of development or from NGOs, things like that. Sahara TV really tries to get a wide variety, including, and most important, I think, is the citizen journalist perspective, and the people on the ground living in the situations on which we're reporting.
We have missed the Industrial Revolution. This is the information age, and I think this is a chance for Africa to catch up with the rest of the world. And until we explore that and we use it to our maximum potential, we may miss another opportunity to catch up with the rest of the world.
This is really people-centered news, and it has a different sound, a different tone, and a different truth, which I think is invaluable.
We are rising because in terms of our viewership and in terms of the quality of people that we bring on the show. So I'm thinking that the sky's the limit.
Sahara TV will become the reference for change in Africa, especially for change in Nigeria.
It is going to be great because this is television driven by ordinary people.
The future of Sahara TV will have government policymakers, analysts, acting upon what they hear on Sahara TV and including that in policies to make Africa a better place.
Well, Africa itself is innovative, and Africa, as we know today, has one of the largest concentration of mobile technology. So Africans are not strangers to technology. You've seen that in Egypt. You've seen that, as we were told recently, that the richest man on earth to ever existed actually came from West Africa. So, but the most important thing is that Africans right now, or Africa, the African continent, can make use of the innovation that comes with the mobile technology that we have so much embraced. And this is the age that Africa cannot be said to be behind other continents in terms of embrace of technology.
Sahara TV.
This is who we are.
Everything Africa. In the wake of the devastating superstorm Sandy, at least 181 people were left dead from the Caribbean to Canada, and at least 50 of them in New York, leaving hundreds of thousands of residents in the East Coast displaced and their homes completely inhabitable and properties destroyed. A week later, President Barack Obama was re-elected for a second term in a very dramatic and closely contested race, beating Republican opponent Mitt Romney and clinching a second term in office. Today is November the 10th, 2012, and the time is now 9:35 EMT, 2:35 p.m. in London, and 3:35 p.m. in Nigeria. Welcome to Sahara TV, and my name is Fungai Maboreke. Meanwhile, former head of state Major General Muhammadu Buhari rejected a rare offer from Boko Haram to mediate in proposed dialogue between the Islamist group and the federal government. This came after the killing of 2 Chinese nationals suspected by Boko Haram gunmen, prompting the Chinese government to demand protection of its nationals and institutions in Nigeria. We will dissect this story during our Hot Topic segment with the help of 2 professional guests that will include Shehu Sani, who is a human rights activist and organizer based in Kaduna State, and Pastor Laolo Akande, who is a reporter, editor, and writer who is based here in the United States. Pastor Akande is also the executive director of the Christian Association of Nigerians staying in America. Mr. Akande will stay on with us as we shift the topic to Mix the Pot during our roundtable segment as we discussed varied topics that affect Nigeria and the world. Mr. Wumi Akintinde, an expert commentator on national issues who is based in America, will join him. During the highlights, we will take a recap of the United States elections, and we will be joined by E-News Bureau Chief live via Skype from Nigeria, Ms. Kwanguli Wewe, and Mr. Charles Riggs, a poll elections analyst from the United States. They will break it down for us and tell us their observations and share with us the implications of the electoral results that led President Obama to be re-elected. Sculptor Nene Okore will inspire us when she speaks about her craft. Nene incorporates organic recyclables such as burlap, jute, rope, paper, among other materials. Nena is an apprentice of E and Sui Studio in Nigeria. Please stay with us as we bring you the regulars, Keeping It Real with Adiola. In this week's episode, the Sassy Adiola will address the unflattering allegations that President Obama is Antichrist, the biblical equation of the mark of the beast. She will set the record straight and clear the air. She talks about the Cameroonian President Biya as he celebrates his 30th year in power. She condemns the honor killing of a Pakistani girl at the hands of her own parents who thought she looked like a boy. The notorious Dr. Damages will take a swipe at the Republican talking heads, poking fun at their surly and sour response to Governor Mitt Romney's loss to President Barack Obama. In this episode, Dr. Damages diagnoses radio talk show host Rush Limbaugh, the outspoken birther, instigator, and millionaire Donald Trump, feisty Ann Coulter, and former Deputy Chief of Staff for George W. Bush, Karl Rove, among others, as suicidal. He will put them on a suicide watch. In the same breath, Dr. Damages makes a forecasted prediction of the 10 things President Obama will do during his final term as president, one of which will include marrying off former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice to polygamist and South African President Jacob Zuma. You don't want to miss these shows. You can follow us on Twitter and also Facebook at publisher@saharareporters.com and chat with us on Skype via SaharaTV. We'll be back with you next Saturday. On behalf of the Sahara TV crew, enjoy the programming and have a nice day.